Hello everyone, this is the 4th episode of the Let's Build series I'm working on. This is just another house. It's right next to the first house. There's not really much, I didn't need to do that. I just kind of chose to, I mean there's plenty of room to put the house. But I kind of wanted to see houses bunched up together at the moment to make sure I understand how much space I have. I'm a little off topic at the moment. Not off topic, but I'm baffled because this is the third time I tried to voiceover. So if this makes it out, hooray! If not, I'm saying nothing important. I don't know. Windows Movie Maker's weird, people. Like, I'll start recording, and then all of a sudden the images will keep repeating itself over and over again, and I'm like, what the fuck? But there's nothing wrong with the video itself, there's just something wrong with Windows Movie Maker, and it fucked it up, and I can just refresh it and it'll be fine. But it makes it hard to talk over it, because I'm sitting here staring at the same thing repeating itself, and I cannot continue talking about the video. Anyway, so here's the house. Try not to make it too big, because I didn't want to, I mean, it's right next to a very small house, like it's not a very big house. So I want it to, if the houses get bigger, they'll escalate slowly. Like it's not going to be like, here's a small house and here's a giant ass mansion right next to it. Though granted, I'm probably not going to have a very big house next to the tavern, the Waltzing Matilda that I called it. It's a small house, this one that I'm making. I mean, it's bigger than the first house. It's got a garden and everything. Well, it doesn't have a garden actually, but it's got a front yard. I put that in there because you know, now I've decided I'm putting in front yards. And then I look at the roof of this house, or the first house, to see how it looks. It was really weird doing this one because I've done it before where I would make the roof wider than just a 3 tile thing, and this one's like a 4 tile in my system. I'm not sure if you'll understand what I mean, but it's slightly wider than usual, and so, you know, it's new. I like it for being, it's new. It's not like I'm using the same routine. I like changing it up a little. It's good not to limit yourself too much on what you're building, how you're gonna build it. Granted, I've limited myself because I'm using a modular system that limits me, but it usually works out pretty okay, so I'm happy with it. The roof is by far the most annoying thing to build. As if I'm paused, it's because I'm watching the TV, like the TV was in the background and I was watching cartoons and shit. So if I pause, it's probably because I was watching like an episode of Johnny Test or something. I don't know what would have been on for me to pay so much attention to the TV. But yeah, side I didn't want the ladder there, and then I put it on that side. Yeah, I remember. Okay. So the interior, I finish up later. I usually do. I feel like I should say more things. I'm kind of repeating myself. But here's the house. The roof, as I mentioned, I was going to, is the most pain in the ass thing in house building. Because you have to get it from an angle. And I'm almost finished here, so I should probably start shutting up. Hello everyone. This is my next building. Judith Grizzly. He's a grizzly man and family. Yes. This is the next house. My next project, if you see that, don't forget that. The thing is, I'm going to be doing other houses in the game, in the town, but I'm not going to be recording them because, well, okay, here it is, you know, here's my third, just another house, you know, that's what this title is going to be called. It's going to be called Another House. So I'm going to leave video building for houses that are probably more important. My next video I'm planning is making a blacksmith. You know, I'm going to do a blacksmith next. but I'm gonna be adding other houses off camera. So actually, let me look around. I was going straight for the attic. So yeah, here's the yard. Here's the yard. Here's the living room. Here's plants, flowers, lovely. There's nothing in these chests. There's never anything in the chest. So Judith Grizzly and his family, I was kind of making him like a redstone guy, like he'd be all into like mechanics and shit. That was gonna be his thing. As you go up here, you're gonna see, look, redstone. There's like a skull, understanding the human anatomy. He's gonna be a sciencey guy, So lucky for darn it, what did I name the first guy? Hallis. Lucky for Hallis, Gabriel Hallis. He gets to live next to an engineer, yeah. So that's good for him. You got your books and your flowers. He has kids, so they all live in the same room. So it's not like him and his wife can really get busy, because his kids are right there. Because, he was a horrible person at building his house, apparently. It was my fault, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's not like he wants to get busy. He's an old man. He just wants to live alone. Well, he doesn't want to live alone, but, he wanted to get out of it all. Wanted to find a new town with less taxes, because, it's a growing town, just starting. It's not like Hallis is forcing them to pay tax. He doesn't have, like, any protection to give them, so they don't need to pay anything. So yeah. Here's the house. Unfortunately, it kind of looks eerily similar. Like, not too much, but the angles are the same. Like, it's got that, and, he's got that. Like, so the roof kind of annoys me, because it kind of looks similar. But it's obviously not. It ends up looking that way. So, yeah, you can see the roof is wider than usual, and I'm happy about it. I'm glad that, I like experimenting with new things and showing off that I can still do new things with my tile design. And now my dogs are barking. They're probably growling because they want my door. Because my dog is right next to my door, and he's all like, I like this door. I love it. It's mine. You stay away from this door. So I'm doing other houses. Like, here's just another house I'm going to be doing off camera. Don't worry about it. This is going to be where the blacksmith is going to be for the next video. And this is going to be this surprise house. I'm going to talk to you about it later. So yeah, here's Judith Grizzly's house and his family. It's a lovely house. And there was scary music just now. So there it is.